Hello there. Welcome back to Cro Mag Anory. Issue 8 this time. Now, you can't pick this up, so you're going to have to eat this up. Should we start? Now, the first piece in this issue is Faraway, with John Faraway. John Faraway, a writer famed for his fear of human contact, began his career in the literary world, with his heartbreaking romance stories such as From a Distance and At Arm's Length, to name the only two. They were further adapted into the audiobook collection So Here and Yet So Far. Away. More recently, he's taken up his trousers and started making travel documentaries, the first instalment of which being titled simply Faraway. For the sequel, he's teamed up with his brother Michael Faraway to create Faraway 2, Too Far Away, A Tale of Two Faraways, where they travel for 8 months independently, to and from work. We shouted at John from across his estate to ask about this change in career trajectory. John, why travel?
I just thought it was time for a change of pace, and
But we couldn't hear him. Pictured here is the writer at his Arctic Hermitage ranch, where he says he likes to herd his thoughts. Our next piece is titled Devil Make Hair. The Angel of Death needs your help to pick a name for his new hair salon. The options listed here are Lucifer's Luscious Locks, Beelzebub's Barnet, Hades' Hair Care, or Mephistopheles' Mane and Fringe Work. Now, all votes will be entered into a raffle, where one soul will be reaped and given a free cut, colour and curls.
Wow.
So, to be in with the chance of an after lifetime, send us your entry and 10 words on why you deserve it. Written in the blood of a loved one. Now our next piece is You Won't Like Me When I'm Confused. And we get an awful lot of letters here at the Cro Mag offices, and for once one was worth printing. This is from Banner Spanner 78, who says, I always thought Lou Ferrigno's name was Luther Igno, and that everyone was saying his name in a Cockney accent because that's where he's from. Huh? Bandra Fever occupies the middle spread of this issue, and it's all about the CI agents.
We are secret spies. We are in disguise.
Who put the class in classified. CIA agents started out in the small town of when school friends and dispatched a local terrorist cell during a rehearsal in the canteen at lunchtime. They quickly became known for their astounding live shows and effective counterinsurgency techniques. Due to the highly secretive nature of their occupation, they often joke that they're the band that took off the map. The town was tragically vaporised by their long-term rivals, the KG Beatles, in an attempt to physically rocket to number 1. On the eve of the re-release of their seminal debut album Redacted, stylised as I, Roland Roving, sat across from them with a bag over my head and my hands tied to the radiator. Upon its release, Redacted hit the number 1 spot on the FBI's Most Wanted Albums list, which is a huge moment for any aspiring espionage outfit. How did that feel? How have you managed to maintain the mystique surrounding the band for over 40 years? So, the album's going to be released on the 24th of June. Any word on when I'll be released? Now, we haven't heard from Roland since, but he's been keeping us updated on his keratin levels by sending in fingernails and clumps of bloody hair. Keep it up, Roland. Our next segment sees the story of Jet Blonde further unfolding. Jet Blonde. Jet Blonde started life as Jet Bland, an airline that prided itself on boring flights at extortionate rates. If you want to land safely, then fly bland gleefully. They got a refund for the slogan. At a local trade fair, they were asked to submit a USP, but accidentally submitted a USB of demos. They recorded them on lunch breaks, despite Renegade repeatedly insisting that they would sound better if they were recorded on tapes. The head of Space Polydor, because Mercury Records seemed too on the nose, got wind, broke wind, then heard the demos and immediately signed them up after his long and flatulent recovery from gastroenteritis. The debut single, We Can Fight Intergalactic Criminals If You Want No Foolin', was largely ignored by the record-buying public, but taken at face value by the record-keeping government, who didn't take the time to listen to the B-side, only joking. They were granted the rank of space cadets, given a ship called the Crocodile Rocket, and took off amongst the stars to become stars. Their home was the planet Earth. Their nearest sun is the Big Star in the Galaxy 500, just to the left of the These Are Band Names Nebula, which is contained within the larger and they're really worth checking out cluster. They are jet blonde, and they're late for sound check.
Oh no, what's the joy?
And we round out this issue with a thrilling first look at a film coming to a cinema far away from you. Far Away 2, Too Far Away, A Tale of Two Faraways. Rolling Stone give it 5 stars, saying that it's far out. Time magazine give it another 5 stars, calling it an amazing close-up of a distant man. And GQ give it 1 star, saying that the boom was in every shot. And that concludes issue 8 of Cro Mag Anory.